Right. Hopefully we're all sorted and good to go. I don't know what happened with you, Ace. Like, I know you put an emoji and Stream Elements timed you out, but I don't understand why because I turned that off the other day. I went to hold on. I went to spam filters on Stream Elements and I turned that off, but I don't understand why it's turned back on. And I can't even turn it off now. What the hell's going on right now? Also, it's took a while for me to get the live stream up on the phone because the internet isn't all that great. But I don't know what's going on. Nothing's loading up for me on the internet on the phone. And when I tried to load this live stream up, it kept saying that the service is unavailable. So I don't know what's going on. Like Sunday after the F1 race, it didn't finish until late, and I started my live stream up around about 6, and basically what that live stream was going to be was just me trying to spawn the Missouri Foxtrotter, but I kept getting the sentence of this like, I'm thinking now that the streaming service is unavailable at the moment, please try again later, and it kept saying that over and over again, and it was really pissing me off. I did it at least like 5-6 times, and it kept popping up saying, "Oh, this streaming service is unavailable. Please try again later." So I tried it around about 8 o'clock, and I did that 2 or 3 times, and it still kept saying it. I tried it at 11, still kept saying it. So that's why there is no live stream on a Sunday. I don't know what's going on with Sundays lately because as of late, I have been, missing out my live streams and that. But live streaming on a platform like the PlayStation, for example, it can be a pain in the ass sometimes. Like PlayStation could be down, there could be under maintenance or some bollocks, or when you try and do a live stream, you're on a live stream for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then the streaming service is unavailable and it cuts off. It's just a pain in the backside. So I do apologise that Sundays for live streams have been a pain. I have been planning on cutting off Sunday as a live stream day and just starting it Monday and Tuesday, and then Friday, Saturday. But this Thursday I will be live streaming because it'll be my 5th-year anniversary of being on YouTube since I started this whole YouTube journey. I don't know what I will be doing. It may be a possibility that I might try and get PS Now tomorrow and do some games from PS Now. But Reddit Online at the moment isn't really interesting me. Like, it isn't at that point where I'm like, oh, I'm really, into Reddit Online and I want to get back into it and stuff like that. And no disrespect to any of those who are playing Reddit Online and find it interesting, but for me at the moment, there's nothing really interesting going on. Unless, next week they do some wonders. Like, don't get me wrong, I can understand with people starting new characters on different accounts and are excited for the sales and that, so they can get all this stuff on their, like, alt account. But I have an issue with one of the accounts. So my other account that I was gonna live stream on, my friend has forgotten the password, and I have as well. So I was just like, shit. So we're gonna be, be trying to figure stuff out with PlayStation. Hopefully they can sort things out. Called up Friday, I believe, like last week Friday or Thursday. It wasn't until Monday we heard something back, and whoever was looking into it just came back saying, "Oh, there's no account with this name. There's no first and last name of this account and stuff like that." They were saying, "Oh, it was just a load of BS, basically." But when I got the email back, I had my name spelt wrong. Now, a lot of people in live streams, when I go into the chat, I say hey, people say back, but a lot of people spell my name with an E, and I don't understand why, because my name is in front of them, and I admit it pisses me off. Like, I've got Aidan in my name, and they spell it, and they still spell it with an E. Like, come on now. But I got the email back, and they spelled my name with an E. I was like, no wonder you're not getting anywhere. But as you can see, though, by the title of this stream, I'm going to be dedicating this one to trying to get the Majority Foxtrotter to spawn early on in Chapter 2. Now, my friends have been asking me if this still works, because they've been trying to do it in story mode and it always spawns dead, or it just doesn't spawn at all. I had Black Knight. She came to me and said, "Hey, someone was asking in my chat about the Majority Foxtrot spawn thing. Does it still work? Have you managed to get it spawn alive and stuff like that?" And I said, "No, I've just been busy, but as of at the moment, it just still spawns dead for me, or it just doesn't spawn at all." So I started a brand new gameplay, and hopefully we get somewhere, because God knows what's gonna happen, with this whole live stream. I I did go in a few live streams though yesterday, and a lot of people were saying that YouTube was having issues. I don't understand, like, why so many companies have so many freaking connectivity issues. Like, what the hell? But yeah, I apologise for the timeout. I will try and get Stream Elements to pack that in. Okay, I got gold. Okay, cool. Hopefully it's all sorted. But yeah, I do apologise for the for the timeout. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Hopefully all the audio stuff is okay. Um, Right, so let's have a look at our map. Got Reverend Swanson all the way down there. We don't need to worry about that one. It's a possibility that we've got to worry about this one. So it's this one from Uncle and this one down here I've got to worry about. Right, let's do this. How many saves do I have actually? I want to look at it. So we have this one, we got this one, and we got this one. So we need to have this one, exit pursued by a bruised ego. And that was on the 10th, 11th, 20. And I was continuously trying back then, and there was still nothing for the Missouri Foxtrotter.
Ow! Oh, oh! Careful not to work yourself to death there, Uncle.
I was thinking.
Yeah, does it pay well?
Oh, eventually.
So, while the rest of us are busy stealing, killing, lying, fighting to try to survive, you get to think all day.
Well, it's a strange world we live in, Arthur Morgan.
Do you want to head into town? See if we can find anything out?
Sure, I got some errands to run.
Great. Go check the horses are ready.
If you gonna take the old man into town, you take us too?
Well, what you got planned?
Nothing. We'll find something for y'all to do. We always do.
We're bored out of our minds. Been cooped up here for 2 weeks now. Karen's about ready to murder Grimshaw.
Well, can Miss Grimshaw spare you?
Can Miss Grimshaw spare you? What's happened to you, Arthur? 3 young, healthy women want you to take them a robbing. You're worried about house chores. Let's go.
Fair enough. You got me. Come on then.
I can't believe we're going to see civilization. Feels like weeks since we did.
Yeah, Valentine. Very embodiment of civilization. Ladies are gonna love it.
Okay then. Let's go.
All right. Out through the trees here, then take a left.
It must be on that. Oh. Alright, hold on. Let's just try and sort this out because it's... Right. Symbol protection. Right, symbol protection has been turned off. So... hopefully... you don't have any issues. For those who may want to type in symbols or anything. Like, I don't mind it, people, you know, typing in symbols and stuff like that. It's just annoying that Stream Elements just timed it out. Right. Sorry for the continuous pausing and stuff like that, chat. I do apologise. I missed this game. Have you played it? I didn't think you were into this kind of game.
Lady, that's a song.
Go right here. So I don't go down there no more. There's a blue horse waiting outside her door. I had a girl in bed. Her head was 2 feet tall, dragging her pants made for it all.
Ew.
I had a girl in Berryville. Can't get her 'cause she
The
won't
internet
take
connect.
left.
Fuck off.
Look at that coat. He's all
Won't take left instead of all.
I don't know why that keeps popping up.
Is one of you going to get that fella's horse?
Oh, get it.
Lumbago. It's very serious.
All right, I'll see what's going on.
Lumbago.
Lumbago, really? You all
Yeah.
right there, friend?
Oh, hey, you couldn't help me get my other horse back from over there, could you?
Sure, no problem.
Come here, you bitch.
It's the
I'll
white
say.
one over there.
Come here.
Whoa there. Easy. Easy. It's okay. Easy there. Take it easy there. Whoa now, easy.
Come here, you.
This way.
I do apologise for the
Come on.
me clearing my foot all the damn time. Don't know what the hell's going on. Now walk faster.
Here you go.
You're a gentleman, sir. A gentleman.
No, not really. I was just trying to impress the women.
Well, anyway, thank you.
Right, so it's L3 to run. Okay. Making sure I still had that.
Come on, let's go.
To Valentine!
You're turning into a regular old fairy godmother there, Arthur.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you got a heart. A small one, perhaps, hidden deep inside, but a real one. And you haven't, you repulsive old lizard.
Blizzards have hearts.
Well, Arthur, I'm proud of you.
To be honest, if you lot hadn't been here, I probably would have robbed him.
Well, you did it.
When I first played this game, I was
Now
very
the sheep. Or is that
impressed.
Uncle?
Oh, very funny.
This looks like a decent little town.
Other people. Finally.
Look at all that snow on the mountains. Sure don't want to be back up there.
You think we should have asked Molly to come with us?
Oh, no. Miss O'Shea is far too high and mighty now for the likes of us. Or to do any real work. She's a society lady now.
Go left here, down the main street. Chair's always on the right.
Imagine back then
Sure,
though
you can
this
pick
was
up some
actually a
bounties there,
street.
Arthur.
Heaven forbid you put your head on the line.
Yeah, that's a
Silly
young
idiot.
man's game.
Ooh, yes. We can get up to some mischief here, all right.
Just remember, keep a low profile.
Will you remember that, though, Arthur?
Probably not.
Let's park up down the end there, near the stables.
That'll get your blood pumping.
NPCs on this game get in your way so damn much.
All right, here we are, just like I said, a cultural center of civilization. Man at its finest.
Uncle, what are we doing?
Well, we're gonna do what any self-respecting maniac does. Put the women to work.
With pleasure. We'll start at the saloon.
Okay, just stay out of trouble and don't get yourselves noticed.
Right, I need to get something from the stores.
Okay, well, we'll see you at the general store when
Don't
you're
even know
done.
that guy.
Come on, ladies. Imagine we're in Paris.
Come
I
on.
imagine Paris and Valentine.
So that's how you see yourself, is it? A maniac?
Well, in my youth, I used to be known as the one-shot kid.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask why.
You are a sad man, Arthur Morgan. But I know you love me.
Desperately. You're my favorite parasite. No. Ringworm's my favorite parasite. You're my second favorite parasite.
Very funny.
I lied. Ringworm. Then rats with the plague. Then you.
Shut up. This is the place now. Come on. Morning.
So, what do you need?
Hell, a drop of whiskey for a start. You know, something to pass the time while we're waiting on the women.
Always thinking ahead, ain't you?
You're looking a bit tired there, Arthur. Why don't you pick up some coffee while we're here?
Let me know if you have any questions, fellers.
Okay, if you're done, I'll meet you outside.
Right, I'm just gonna skip most of this because I want to try and get it to that point.
It's a damn snake for all I care. Get off me! Get off!
Get your hands off her.
Who are you?
Fine.
Get the hell off of her, you son of a bitch.
Hey, take it easy. There's no problem here.
There will be if you don't get out of here right now.
You're making a big mistake, Tilly Jackson.
Just get lost.
I ain't doing this with you right now.
Go wait with
That was
Uncle
easy.
and Mary Beth. They're across the street.
Okay. Thanks, Arthur.
Right, let's find this other woman.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm looking for a girl who came in here earlier with a drunk fella. Mid-20s, blonde. You'd remember her.
Yeah, they're in 2B upstairs. Are you, a friend of his?
A friend of hers.
No trouble now, please.
Yeet.
Hey!
Who are you?
A friend of hers.
Get out of here, buddy. I paid.
Ain't paid to hit her, you goddamn animal. Come here!
Punch him. There we go.
Tough.
Night-night.
What the hell are you doing here?
Trying to play him. Not very well.
You okay?
Fine.
You sure?
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. Just men. But stupid bastard was boasting about the bank.
The bank?
Sure, I know small town banks are usually a waste of time, but this is a livestock town. There's lots of cash sometimes.
I hope, everything's
Okay.
okay up there?
Keep investigating.
I will.
Alright.
After you.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Arthur. I don't much like being saved, but when I have to be.
I understand.
You okay?
Sure. He only punched me. Arthur punched him a lot harder.
All right, then.
Hey, who's that guy over there looking at us?
Weren't you in Blackwater a few weeks back?
Me? No, sir. Ain't from there.
Oh, you were. Well, I definitely saw you with a bunch of fellers.
Me? No. Impossible. Listen, buddy. Come here for a minute.
I saw you.
Come here.
Come on, get!
I don't like this. Me neither. Go get the girls home. I'm gonna go have a word with our friend.
Be careful, Arthur.
Just a word. Yeah!
Prove we ain't a land. Hey, that's my horse!
Just borrowing it.
You stay away from me!
Get back here right now!
Chickens, move. Oops.
Why me?
Killed one of them. Whoopsies.
Mister, please! I'm sorry! Please! I can't get up!
Why are you telling lies about me?
Why are you telling lies about me?
No! I got it wrong, partner. I got it very wrong. Now please help me up.
I ain't never been in Blackwater.
Then why are you chasing me?
I've got an unfortunate face.
Yes, me too. Now please pull me up. Please.
Alright,
All right.
fine.
Come on.
I'm not that evil. Only 50-50. 50% good, 50% bad.
You okay, partner?
No. No, I am not. I'm a mess.
Well, you ain't dead.
Here is that. Jimmy Brooks.
I think it's best for both of us if we pretend this never happened.
Well, I agree. You saved my life. You're a good man, and here. You want a pen? It's one of them steel ones.
Oh. That's very kind of you. But I'm not a good man, Jimmy Brooks. Not usually. You see, I was in Blackwater. I killed people. And maybe I should have killed you. Should I have killed you, Jimmy Brooks?
Me? I never saw you. Not now, not never. I think we have an understanding.
Of course we do. Jimmy Brooks. I will remember that. I've got a good memory.
I haven't. Not one lick. Not 1 cent in this here old mind. Come on. You have a nice day now, sir. Yeah.
Alright, so I want to test out some of my commands, ladies and gentlemen. Putting a bunch of words in the chat, just don't mind me. I set up some commands and I'm just curious if they still if they work on YouTube as they would on as they would on YouTube, Twitch, whatever. Right, let's test out this lurk. The lurk command. I know how it says that. S user. I understand that. What about shout out? Does that work? Hold on. I'm just hold on. Let me just add someone. No. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it doesn't work. Maybe Nightbot is the best for us. I don't know. It works on Twitch, but I don't know why it doesn't work on YouTube. The only thing that works is that. So I might have to go back to Nightbot. Because I think like Stream Elements is like a Twitch type of thing instead of a YouTube type of bot. I'll have to look at Nightbot, like look into it and stuff to see if the commands on there work.
Yep.
So yeah, if anyone, sees a bunch of stuff in the chat, don't mind me.
Yeah.
I said to someone yesterday I'm gonna test out my commands that I've got to see if they work. Where's this guy at with the horse? Is this him?
Hey, my horse! Am I glad to see you?
Here's your horseback, friend.
Oh, you really were just borrowing it.
Appreciate it.
Sorry, I was.
Howdy, sir.
Hello, mister.
What happened to your voice? Sounds like me. Like, I go from a deep voice to a squeaky voice, or a squeaky voice to a deep voice.
All right here, folks.
Turn into some Pete Griffin type of shit.
So I killed it.
But yeah, I've seen a lot of people use Nightbot on YouTube and it works fine with their commands and stuff, but with Stream Elements, I think that's like a Twitch type of thing.
Arthur, come here. Come over here. I want you to meet our friends.
Pleased to meet you.
Well, ain't you just the toughest teak mountain man?
Oh, you be quiet, Anastasia. Anyone can tell this one is a pussy cat.
Exactly. Yes, he's a pussy cat. That's all, Arthur.
Whatever you say. How much you cost, anyway?
Well, ain't that a nice way to talk to a lady?
Oh, I didn't know I was talking to a lady.
Excuse me.
Well, I must say, you got a fine way with the women, amigo.
Yeah, regular dandy and a charm. Where's Bill?
Oh, man. I dread to think about it. Hey! There he is.
Watch where you're going. Take it
Are
easy,
you about
pal.
to kiss that guy
Take it
or punch
easy,
him?
huh?
Oh, and we have our answer.
Fair fight. I guess I gotta practice my fighting.
Shoot these bastards. Oh, come on. We can handle these fools. You picked the wrong town.
Get off me.
You're dead.
Yeah, I just love the drum. Dun, dun, dun.
This'll set you straight.
Get off me. Fucking hell, how many punches does this bitch take? Oh god, I hate that fighting type of move. Where you go to slam someone's head on the desk, but they slap their hands down instead.
You want some too, huh?
Come on, pretty boy. Pretty boy? You're kidding me. Pretty boy?
Fucking hell.
You can't be the best this town has. You okay there, Arthur? Yeah, I got this son of a bitch.
Fucking hell. This guy fights like a bitch. I've seen women fight better. Punch, 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 punch.
Stop! Stop! Please, I beg you, stop. Come, sir.
Okay.
You won the fight already. Surely that's enough.
What business is it of yours?
No business. No business, sir.
Don't fucking
But
cough
please,
on me,
I
or
beg you.
scruff.
Making new friends again, I see, Arthur.
Look who we found sniffing about. Josiah Trelawney.
The very same.
Well, I thought you'd gone to New York.
And miss all this glamour. You must be joking.
How are you?
Well, quite well indeed. I went to Blackwater looking for you gentlemen. You're not very popular there, it seems. Ah, Javier and Charles. I've missed you. And Bill looking as well as can be. Gentlemen, always a pleasure.
You're right. We ain't too popular in Blackwater. We left a lot of money there.
And young Sean, it seems.
Sean, you found him.
Yes, I have. He's being held by some bounty hunters, trying to see how much money the government will pay them. I know he's in Blackwater, but there's talk of them moving.
Well, if we step foot in Blackwater... well, then we're dead men for sure.
There'll be Pinkertons all over the place, but if he's alive, we gotta try.
Yeah, of course.
It's you they want, Dutch.
Always is. Charles, go find out what you can, carefully. Josiah, take Javier. Arthur, go get yourself cleaned up. Join them when you're ready.
Well, what about me?
Well, exactly. What about you?
What does that mean?
Oh, Bill, come on.
I've got that gold. That's good. Save Javier within 15 seconds. Defeat Tommy within 1 minute and 30 seconds. Jeez. Alright, go to what now? Enter. The hell I am. How do I copy all of this? It just doesn't copy anything. Can I just add Nightbot as a mod just by typing in the chat? I don't know how this works. I'm confused. I'm sorry for all the pause and stuff. Just trying to figure something out, chat. Hold on. Enter that into the moderators list. Don't forget to press save. Go to live. Go live. Nightbot will only join streams that are live and not unlisted and archived on YouTube. Great, I've lost the fucking Nightbot thing. Gosh damn it. Right, I wanna copy him. I forgot how to add Nightbot as... how do I... Is it like... / mod Nightbot? No. How do I add Nightbot as a freaking mod? Oh. It is so complicated on the phone. I legit kid you not, chat. I hate using a phone for shit, man. Honestly, I do. Well, I can't say shit because the phone wants to be a pain in the ass. No matching users are found. The hell you mean? Add Nightbot as mod link. Join Nightbot. Click the join channel button on your Nightbot dashboard and follow the on-screen instructions to mod Nightbot in your channel. Now let's part channel and then join channel. And then well shit, I didn't mean to actually freaking oh my god. Chat, I wish I could show you what is happening right now on the screen. This is such a pain, I kid you not. I might just copy that part. HTTPS / offshot www.youtube.com / channel / then that. Why is this being a pain in the fucking ass? What? I hate typing stuff on the phone, chat, because it just does not work. Like it zooms all the way in. I didn't mean to add YouTube as a fucking moderator. Jesus Christ. Oh. This is the moment I wish I had my laptop. Yes. / youtube.com / channel It's not working. It keeps adding the wrong thing. I can't even and I just fucked that up. Chat, I kid you not, if you legit like trying to add a moderator on your phone, it is a legit pain in the fucking ass. There we go. Right. I don't know if anyone is still in the chat. They're probably bored. I don't blame you. Right. I added Nightbot as my go-to. I don't even know how to use Nightbot on the I got a message from Javon. I'll add you as one for my channel when I start YT again soon. No problem. That's cool. I can see all the messages in that. Aha. You can't escape from me. I can probably do all this on the PS4, right? Alright. Sorry for that, chat. I do apologise for it taking so long. That's a nice horse. What horse is that? Belgian? Yeah. That is nice. Anyways, yes, apologies for that bullshit.
About time we went on tear. Ran across a passel of locals the other day. They won't forget the O'Driscoll name anytime soon.
Hmm?
Just give it time.
Shit!
Alright. I'll sort all this stuff out once I have
Damn.
What are you waiting
Right,
for?
so I need your wagon. Gear off.
Hell no! Time to call down the law.
Damn it.
I don't care. In the end, I managed to find out the whole copy and paste thing on the phone. Like, I am so not used to the phone. Like, believe it or not, chat, throughout my life, I've never really been interested in a phone. And, you know, a lot of people may say, oh, you need a phone to go certain places, to contact certain people and that. Yeah, I understand that. But, the only time that I've had a phone is when I went into Army Cadets. My mum gave me her old phone. Perfect parking. My mum gave me her old phone and she put credit on it for me to, you know, call her in case there's any issues and stuff like that. But after that, I've just never really been interested in it. I was like, meh.
Who's that? Man coming in. The hero returns.
Indeed, I do. Anyways, yeah, that's not really been an interesting one. So, when I'm saying, oh, I'm struggling to do this, or I just don't know how to do that, yeah, I'm a dumbass. When it comes to phones. I'm not knowing what to do and what to type and stuff like that. But this is the mission. Yay!
So how are you?
We finally get to the mission, boys.
Jose,
You want to go hunting?
what are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No. I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My God. But you need me to come with you.
Of course. Let's go.
Where are we heading exactly?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two.
I could do with a break from this place.
Oh, me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. You need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go then. So you still ain't replaced Boadicea?
Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no Boadicea.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Some big, loudmouth bastard tried to rob me. Was out riding, so I... Well, you know how it is.
I see.
Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way, sorta. There's a decent dealer there. We'll unload him, you could buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on him, let's get going.
Okay. But I do kinda like this horse.
There's nothing wrong with two horses. And the stables always have the best ones.
Well, I guess you're right.
Oh, okay.
Won't take a minute, boy.
This is gonna be fun, Arthur.
You won't throw me?
No, he's an angel. If I'm near him.
Nasty little look in his eyes.
Oh, don't be rude about this magnificent creature.
Boy, easy, big feller.
All right, let's head into town. No bar fights, please. I heard about that.
I'll do my best.
We're heading out. Might be gone a couple of days.
I do like the
They got a
Shire.
good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful saddles. I used to have a real nice one.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Got stolen outside that saloon in Deer Creek.
Ah, I remember now. Just about. That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Mac went crazy, threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there, came back in the next day, and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
I'll miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spark, that girl.
It must be pretty hard on Lenny. You could tell he was sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Nonsense.
Why Bill and Phil? I've
We'll be
never really
all right.
understood that.
Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so. You find a way to offload those Cornwall bonds yet?
Not yet. They're still very hot. Need to be done right. I have a couple of leads I'm looking into.
Yeah, that's it, boy.
Don't let that big bastard get the better of you there, Arthur.
He's all right. All right, boy.
Hello.
Hi.
Stables are just up ahead.
This is another one that I want. The Shire, and then you've got the
Go sell that big
the
brute.
silver one.
Buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
I'm going off to the general store. Get a few things to lure that bear out with. Meet you back here in a bit.
Hey, how can I help you? I'm in the market for a new horse. Something.
Stable. Morgan. Oh. I don't have the Gosh damn it. I'll call it Moggy. I don't know. There we go, Moggy. I don't know why. I just thought of Moggy. Moggy the Morgan.
All right, partner. You got yourself a deal.
I didn't get
And
the
a fine
silver
new horse. I hope
hardness.
so.
Oh. Oh well.
Interesting choice. How much did you pay for that thing?
Not that much.
Okay, well, with some good care, you should be able to make something of it.
Ugh.
All right, let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
Interesting
Either
choice.
way.
Can't believe he
So, what's this lake
said
we're
that.
heading for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of Cumberland
I
Falls.
wish I had more money.
I just hope I can remember how to get there.
Back into the mountains. I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time, we're doing the chasing. So
Hope I can
how
get
are
them Israeli
things
fox
with you
from.
and John?
Fine.
Ain't it about time you let it go now?
It was a year, Hosea. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
I've spoken to him many times. He knows he did wrong. He just wants to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does.
I know why
Running
he said
off on
interesting
that
choice.
kid is
This is a
one thing,
Morgan.
There's Cole.
Arthur
He
Morgan.
knows that. He ain't Trelawney. Dutch and you pretty much raised him.
I know. But it's done. Has been for a while now.
Nobody else would have been welcomed back that easy after that long. And you know it.
Maybe. But please don't you put that to the test.
I feel so embarrassed. Like, I always felt like smaller horses don't match male characters. Like female characters riding a small horse, yeah, that's
Okay.
cool.
I think we need to head right up here.
But a male riding a small horse is just like, what the hell? That's so unnatural.
Yes, I remember this place. Moonstone Pond.
Yes, the place I
We're
need to
going
go
the
to.
right way. That's the lake there. Good. We made it. Let's loop around the other side.
I should really be heading back over to Great Plains, see about Sean.
It's bounty hunters who've got him.
So Trelawney says. Javier and Charles have gone with him to scope it out.
Pretty dangerous going anywhere near Blackwater.
Right, but if he's alive, we gotta try.
Of course. Look there. Rabbits. Maybe we should catch one to cook.
Sure. Try some.
You don't want to use anything too powerful on a small animal like that. Just ruin the meat. Good job. All right. It's getting late. Reckon we should camp here.
Sure.
Well, then, you get us set up.
Din, din, din.
I'm famished.
Cook that rabbit, then. They're delicious on an open fire like this.
Fine by me.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologise if this hasn't been an interesting stream. I've just been trying to sort out some commands and stuff like that. It's just
I'm fine.
pain in the backside, you know.
I don't
I know
like
I should do
eating
it off
this late.
stream. It's a lot better because
After all
yeah,
that.
I've got more time and stuff. I don't want to put the time bot on stream when I can just do it off stream.
All right.
But
Well,
saying that though,
we better get some rest.
as you can see by the title, I'm gonna see if
I wanna
you
be
can
up at
spawn the
first
machete
light to
fox killer.
find this
I'm gonna
monster.
try it for like 4 to 5 times. I'm not gonna continuously do it on stream, and you know, it bore the
better
hell
be
out of
worth
you.
all this drama.
I'll just see what happens, you know.
Morning, Arthur. You ready?
Well, give me a minute.
Coffee?
Sure.
There you go.
So, what's your plan?
Well, we'll see if we can track him, but we might need to lay bait to draw him out. Bears like fish, obviously, but they also have a sweet tooth. A lot of fellas bait then shoot from the trees, but I prefer to hunt on the ground. More dangerous, but we'll have a much better chance of getting good...
Alright, let's do this.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
I grew up in the mountains. Arthur, I was virtually weaned on bear meat.
Okay, I think I got this done.
Good. Pack up and we'll get going.
Anyway, I'm glad that Rockstar released the story mode before the online, because I know that a lot of people, when they get games, they intend to play the online more. Like straight away, they hop on the game and they straight up play the online.
How's that horse treating you?
So far, so good.
You know, I was in this area with Bessie years ago.
Really? I didn't know that. I imagine you still miss her.
Every day.
Did you two ever think about getting out of the life?
I'll explain in a minute
Well,
once
we
I'm
did
done.
briefly. You don't remember? Guess you were still young. Didn't last long. I drifted back into it. She understood. She knew what I was.
I remember you not being around for a while, but well, things were looser back then.
Truth is, there's never really any getting out. Staying in, it's hard. You know that. But Bessie and I made it work. Why? You thinking about getting out?
Me? No, of course not.
Listen, if Dutch's grand plans work, and we can make enough money to go someplace new, really new, maybe we can all have a new start. Anyway, for now, let's try and chase ourselves a bear, shall we? Let's look by the water here, see if he's been fishing again recently.
But yeah, when people get a game, they normally jump straight to online, but due to
Easy.
how much you can do in this game,
Tracks, dung, bones.
how much it teaches
Any
you
sign of him?
to do certain things, it's actually pretty interesting that they released the story mode and then later on they
Good. Let's
released
hope
the
it's
online.
him.
Whether they, you know, had the
Tell us where
online
he went.
ready, but they were just like, you know what, I'm just gonna, you know, wait until people have completed the story mode and then we'll release it. That's what Rockstar were probably thinking, you know, oh, we'll just wait, you know, a couple more days, weeks, whatever, until...
Wait a minute. Something on the ground here.
Half-eaten fish here. Must have been
until
left by
people
our
have
friend,
completed
I
the story mode.
Come on.
I don't know, maybe they were still working on it.
If there's anything else.
And that's where they released it later on. But,
Something else on the ground, just here. There's shit here. Watch your step.
Looks real fresh. Reckon he's got to be close.
Let's keep going. Damn it. Looks like the trail ends here. We lost him?
For now.
Let's bait here.
Fine by me. Let's leave the bag over there. By those
Anyways.
boulders up ahead, looks like a good spot for it.
as I was saying though, like, based on when I heard about Red Dead Redemption 2, I was very excited for it, and when I heard that they were releasing the story without the online, yeah, a lot of people were upset about it. They're like, oh, you know, we waited this long for Red Dead Redemption 2, but they don't release online straight away, and so many people just like complaining about it. But in my opinion, it was a really interesting situation that Rockstar put us in, and it was also a great choice as well, in my opinion, because like I was saying, like, people just jump straight into the online when they get games. Like Call of Duty, for example, a lot of people just jump straight into the multiplayer, or they jump into Warzone.
Ready with your gun there?
I'm good.
And
She nervous.
you know, Rockstar
do
was
you.
like, you know what, we want people to experience the
fine.
story because we put more time into the story than we did to online. Like,
Let's just take a look at that bait.
we just want
Sure.
people to experience the game. They want
You only
you know,
just
want
said it,
people to
Jose.
experience the
I know, but we need
environment
to do this right.
and a lot of other things that we've put into this game. We just don't want it to be ruined by people just
Yeah,
jumping straight into the online. We don't want it to be put to waste or anything like that. I could be wrong about the entirety of my words, but
Too close.
there we go. I didn't die. Hallelujah.
You're fine, old man.
Of course I'm fine.
I'm gonna go to camp, then hunt the legendary bear afterwards.
I'm coming with you.
Let's get going then.
But yeah, a lot of people were upset that Rockstar didn't release the online with the story mode, but maybe that's what they were thinking. Maybe they were just like, oh, we don't want it to be put to waste, we don't want it to be put to one side because people will hop on and they'll experience the online and then just
Let's
focus
see if Dutch
on
gives us
online.
any crap about disappearing like that. I don't need another "we gotta be out there making money" speech.
We were just out scoping a lead. He doesn't need to know it was a big furry one. Well, thanks, Arthur. I probably owe you one.
Don't worry about it.
I need to head out to Emerald Ranch soon. Look into something.
See you later.
Alright, cool. So we finished that. Complete within 12 minutes, meh. Not really interested about.
Morning, Arthur.
Change clothing. But yeah, I'm sure that y'all get what I'm saying. Because, yeah, this is obviously, you know, a lot, like, you know, too far-fetched or whatever, but, if I was Rockstar and, well, if I was with Rockstar, working with a team, and we spent more time with the story mode than we did to online, I would honestly would have done that. You know, I would have been okay with the idea to release the story first and then release the online later on. Are they talking about the Valentine curse? Right.
I am mighty glad to.
What I'm gonna do now is save the game, and I'm gonna save it through this one. But yeah, I know that I've gone on that, and let's just delete this one, chuff it. It's an old save that I don't really want to be bothered about. But yeah, I'm glad. In a way, I'm glad that they released the story mode before the online, because in the story mode, when I first played it, I didn't play it until 2019. I think it was 17th of January. I started to play this, but as I was going through it off stream, I was saying to myself, okay, so they released the story mode first, and I can understand why, because when you went hunting with Hosea, you learned how to craft and stuff like that. And when I was seeing a lot of stuff in the story mode, like you're taking the saddle off your horse, putting it onto another horse, I was like, oh, that's awesome, you know, because you didn't see that in Red Dead Redemption. So when online comes, we can take our saddle off our horse and put it onto another one, and that's like somewhat a rancher role, right? And when you went into Valentine, you could find out secrets, and across the world you could find secrets. So again, that was my idea of online. Robbing places, like you went to the general store, you could rob that, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be, you know, some very interesting potential. But as soon as I hopped into online and tried to do the things that I saw in story mode, I was let down, because I was like, oh, okay, so you can't take your saddle off your horse and put it on another horse and then, you know, claim it as your own and stuff. Which, in a way, I could. You had the stable and you could purchase horses, and I can understand that Rockstar wouldn't like us to do that kind of stuff where we put our saddle on to another horse and, you know, not be spending any money on the other horses that were in the stable. So yeah, that was understandable, but to go out there though and to grab a horse, bring it back to the stable to sell it, that would have been a really cool feature. Maybe it'll be a feature this year, fingers crossed. But there was just like so much in the story mode that you just couldn't do in online. And if you have been playing Reddit Online for quite a while now, then the players would know how the online was back then. It wasn't all that great, and I even remember how it was back then. It wasn't all that great. I remember, you know, roaming around in Tumbleweed, hunting birds, goats, sheep, deer and stuff like that, just hunting whatever I could and putting it into a wagon. Like, putting the wagon at the edge of the cliff and dropping all the stuff down into the wagon, going to the butcher in Tumbleweed and selling all that stuff. That's how I earned my first 1,000. And then, you know, got a bunch of people together and did that stuff. And it was just so crazy of how the story mode impacted online because of less stuff in online. But as, you know, 2019 went on, we had the Frontier Pursuits, we had our first Outlaw Pass. And when I saw the first Outlaw Pass, I was like, wow, this is very interesting, and I can't wait to see how this game will turn out. Because when I first saw the Outlaw Pass, it was pretty amazing, and I did enjoy the first Outlaw Pass when it came to Red Dead Online. I enjoyed the Trader, Bounty Hunter, and the Collector, believe it or not, but I did focus on the Trader quite a lot because I did enjoy hunting. I did enjoy like exploring the wilderness, and I went to Collector afterwards once I've maxed out all the Trader stuff. But the one thing that I didn't really enjoy at the time was the Collector. Now, don't get me wrong, I did try it out, of course. I maxed it out. And then when my friend was playing with me and we were exploring the world and going through all this like collecting phase where we had our metal detector out and we were riding around with our horse with the metal detector out, seeing what we could find, and a lot of players were doing that. Like, I do remember going down to Saint Denis and I was seeing players just roaming around with a metal detector and that. It was so fun. But when the map came out, the Gene-Rupke map, that's, in my opinion, where the online got ruined. Where everyone just had everything on the map, so they knew where to go. They knew what the prices were to get said amount of money and XP and stuff like that. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I never used the map. I did. I used it for the coins. And, you know, I was making quite a lot of money. I was getting a lot of sets and getting a lot of money and stuff like that. But I think I started a fresh character because I had an issue with someone in SharePlay. I don't want to get into that story, but fresh character, and I grinded it out. And don't get me wrong, like, Frontier Pursuits was interesting. Then December we had Outlaw Pass 2, we had the Moonshiner, and I was like, wow, I can't wait to see what else Rockstar has planned for us, because Red Dead Online at the moment is actually quite interesting, despite all of the bugs, the glitches, the bullshit that happened throughout the other months. Dead horses spawning, like dead burnt horses. There was that fish glitch. There was duplication glitches where you could spawn a lot of cougars, you could spawn a lot of others, like a lot of fish, like a lot of fish. You could duplicate a lot of stuff to get a lot of money and XP, and that's how, in my opinion, how people are like so high ranked, like 700 to 800 rank, maybe even 900 rank to nearly 1,000, because they were continuously doing glitches left, right, and center. They still do glitches to this day, and that's how they're earning so much XP and money, and that's why they're so high ranked. And they've, you know, maxed out every ability card, every weapon, probably got all of the clothing. I don't bloody know, but that's when it went kind of downhill, because when 2020 came around and it was the start of January, obviously we had, you know, the certain type of thing that happened that year. But as soon as the new year came around, I was very optimistic about what will happen in Red Dead Online, because we had the, you know, 3 roles at first, and then we had the next role, Moonshiner. So I was thinking that the next role was the Rancher role, because I was thinking about what you could do in story mode, or you know, robberies and stuff like that. But we waited 7 months just to get a role that was a pile of shite. And I was like, this is not the Wild West. Like, you don't see people turning into certain type of animals. You don't see people back then running around with sedative rounds, sedating animals and collecting samples and stuff like that. Like, maybe they did back then. Maybe they collected samples of certain types of animals to see what, you know, what diseases they can have or what diseases they're immune to. I don't bloody know back then, but it was quite upsetting to see how Reddit Online went from something so boring to something so good and then something so WTF moment. But we had the Halloween situation, and then we had Outlaw Pass 4, and then later on we had Outlaw Pass 5. But I just don't know when Outlaw Pass 6 will arrive. Maybe in June, maybe we'll get 2 to 3 rolls. I'm hoping that we get at least like 2 to 3 rolls just to, you know, make the players happy again. I don't know. But the reason also I haven't really returned to Reddit Online, it's not because of like the whole situation of it at the moment. It's because of me not finding anything interesting in Reddit Online. And as much as I wouldn't mind starting a fresh character and starting from the beginning, know what I know now to, you know, put it into the new character. It's just the whole situation of like saying to myself, okay, so if I do start a fresh character, how will things go? How will I be able to earn money? How will I be able to earn gold? And due to my rank, a lot of people will end up griefing me. Now, as much as I don't care about people running around, you know, shooting players and stuff like that, and even if in defensive mode, you still get like explosive bows lobbed at you and you get killed and stuff like that. Like, I have seen a lot of players start on a new account on a fresh character and get griefed, and they said it's not fun anymore. Like, even when you want to start a fresh character, you always have those certain type of people that are willing to kill you continuously over and over and over again just because you're a low level, just because you don't have the weapons to defend yourself with against those certain type of players. But you know, I could, you know, deal with it on my main account, which I'm on right now. But at the moment, it's just not intriguing me to go back there and be like, oh yeah, I really want to go back to Reddit Online because of this. It's just not interesting me no more. Until May time, because obviously I got a few events planned out. But yeah, I just went on a rant there. Apologies. But don't get me wrong though, I do enjoy the story mode. I do enjoy.
Me too.
I am getting too old for this gallivanting.
Me too.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, like me playing the story mode, I do enjoy it. I really do. I'm glad that I'm able to go back to the story mode and to explore all of this stuff over again. It's pretty interesting, and don't get me wrong, I do enjoy it. I really do.
Let's lighten the load here, boy.
Alright, can I put my saddle on a different horse, because I don't really want. Morgan. Red Roan. What is this? Tennessee Walker. What horse is that? Sabino, why do we not have this in the game? In online. Also the horses as well. I was like, damn, look at all these horses. I can't wait to, you know, have these in the online. I guess I'll go with this one if I can. Can I not? Oh, come on. Well, I can do it on this one, but I can't do it on that one.
Let's get this on right, boy.
What? Ah. Fine. I'll have this little Morgan.
Arthur?
Miss Karen, how you getting on?
Fine
Oh, I don't have time for chit chat. Meh.
in distress, and now they got me protecting the men.
Meh.
Just stay alert.
Oh, I shall do. And if anyone tries anything, I'll blow their heads off.
Yep.
I don't give a damn. Like, let me saddle up.
Just get this adjusted, boy.
Bro, the amount of shit that you have to do just to freaking put a saddle on a horse. Jesus. Alright, so, let's crack on with it. So, basically what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is try and go all the way across this bridge. So I'm going to put the marker there for now. But it tells me to go through Valentine, and I don't want to go through Valentine. I'll put it there for now. And see what happens. I do apologise that this has actually taken a while for me to, you know, get to.
Yeah, good boy.
Oh, Christ! Please! Oh, I got bit. Oh, God. Oh, I need medicine. Or a siphon.
Here, drink this.
Oh, medicine? Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, you saved my life. I owe you.
Got that right.
I do. Now, I gotta get out of here. Oh, God. Don't much like it around here no more.
Glad I could help. Keep your eyes on the ground, huh? Okay, boy.
Right. So, let's just carry on with this. Another reason why I took out my journal is because when I press up, sometimes up acts like the left on the D-pad, which is quite annoying. So, ladies and gentlemen, if this still works, I will be making a video later on today about how I was able to get this to spawn and how I was able to not worry about like what path I take to get this to spawn, stuff like that. But we'll just have to wait and see, because I was thinking about this when I was looking at the map last night. I came onto this game And I was just looking at the map, and I was saying to myself, okay, so what if I tried this route and go all the way round and stuff like that? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see later.
Good boy. There,
Stop
boy.
whining. Jesus. I managed to mute mic before I sneezed. Right, so going this way.
Yeah, okay, boy.
And this is the way that we came from, down the mountains. Am I going the right way? Yeah. And then I take a right across the tracks. So what you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is not come across the woman. As soon as you come across the woman, it's going to be more difficult for you to spawn the horse alive, because it'll always spawn dead or not spawn at all. So yeah, as soon as you come across the woman, you've screwed yourself. I keep fucking clicking on the story, man. I just want to go to my fucking map. Right. Across there. Across the tracks. And as soon as you go across the tracks, you will go to Bacchus Station. The joys of having a Morgan. Low stamina.
You're alright, boy. Yep. Yeah, that's it, boy.
But yeah, if this works, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I will make a video and I'll go through the tips that I did to, you know, make this horse spawn alive. I will try a different route as well. If it works for this one, I will save it and then I'll, you know, load back up to the point where I'm at the camp. And then once I've, you know, loaded up to the point where I'm at the camp, or wherever I was saved. So we'll just have to wait and see. Right. Whoa, that was a big bird. I don't mind Morgans though, they're pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Damn, that's a very risky situation. 2 rabbits on a track. So I will save this in a different save slot. Alright. Right, cool. We're getting close to the Bacchus station.
Yep. Easy boy. Good boy.
I remember going this route though through trade route. Not trade route. Trader delivery. And we went this route to
Okay there.
yeah, I this is the delivery spot. Alright, so basically I've gone from camp. So I'll mark my journey so I know what to say if this does work, and I am gonna make a video, whatever. So I started from camp, ladies and gentlemen, and I went from camp to Caliban Sea, and then I went all the way round near Cumberland Falls. I went on the tracks and all the way up across the Dakota River, Window Rock, Katara Springs, and then I got to Bacchus Station. So now, since you're at Bacchus Station, to save your game in a different save slot. Now, the reason why I decided to go, down a little bit is to, save the game, to see if it does save in a different slot, but it doesn't. But the one thing that you need to be careful of is which save to load. Like, just look at the time and you'll know. So this one is my camp one, and this one is at the Bacchus Station. So now, since you're at the Bacchus Station, just be careful when you come across down here. So down here is basically where the first spawn is for the horse. Now, the reason why I say be careful when you come down here, because sometimes the woman likes to walk around here. Now, this is the first, spawn location of where the Missouri Foxtrotter is normally at. And, you've got no horse here. And the next location is all the way here. Now, there is a certain situation that happens. Now, I've never really understood why this happens, but I think Rockstar may have changed the spawn in story mode, so it makes it harder for you to get the horse to spawn at all, if that makes sense. So there is a different spawn. So sometimes the horse spawns at the Moonstone Pond at this red marker, but it does also spawn kind of closer to where the save point is, if that makes sense. So I'll show you right now what I mean. So let's just try and find the right track so I know where to follow. Alright, so chat, if you are going to do this, whether you are new to the online or if you're new to not the online, the story mode, sorry. If you're new to the story mode and you have no clue, later on today and I'll explain everything. But there is 2 routes that you can do to more or less, think to yourself, okay, this is the right route to take. So I think I've missed my point. Hold on. I don't know if I've run by it, yeah. Here's the... yeah. Here we are. So... Let me... What the hell, man? Just hold on, I'm getting notifications left, right, and center. Alright. So I'll tell you the next route that you can take to get this horse to spawn at the Moonstone Pond area. So as soon as you go back to camp, like, you don't need to worry about the legendary bear. The legendary bear will always be up here, and you can get it whenever you want, but you will need the legendary bear to unlock the trappers across the world. But anyways, so once you've done the mission, just go back to camp, and then once you're at camp, you can decide whether to have the horse spawn at this location down here, or you can have the horse spawn at this location down here. Now, if you are wanting the horse to spawn around here, the best route to take is from your camp through Valentine, and as soon as you go through Valentine, you go all the way across here. Now, as soon as you're at this location right here, you will meet these signs. Now, these signs are the next save point. Now, there is videos across YouTube about all of this, and I do admit I did look to see if I was saving them at the right locations, if that makes sense. Now, of course, once you have had the, saves right here, and you now say to yourself, oh shit, which one is where? That's where you have to try and remember where your locations are. So this one that I saved it is at my camp. This one is near the back of the station, and this one is at the signs. All you have to do is just look at your times and just be like, okay, I know where that situation is, if that makes sense. The next save point is here, between these rocks. So as soon as you're between these rocks, take another save. Now you may be saying to me, okay, so what's any of this got to do with the Missouri Foxtrotter spawning alive? Can I just do it anywhere? The answer is no. You can't just basically do it anywhere, because the horse does spawn only in 2 locations, and you do need to time your spawns correctly, and in my opinion perfectly, to get the horse to spawn. So the reason why I'm telling you about these locations to spawn once you've saved here is because back in 2020 I was exploring different spawn locations. Now the third location that I had is all the way up here. Now, how... You may also say to me, okay, so how would I know that the Missouri Foxtrotter is going to spawn for me? So as soon as... I think I've just hit a rabbit. Nope. But anyways, as soon as I spawned at the signs, I went all the way down here, across the rocks, all the way to Moonstone Pond. There were quite a few events that were happening, and when they weren't happening at times, I knew that the horse would spawn dead, and I was right. So, from the signs all the way up to the Moonstone Pond area, there will be a few events that will happen. The first event that will happen is a guy near this rock. And as soon as this guy is near this rock, he will ask you for a ride or some help or something, because he's, hungry, thirsty, he's had no water and stuff like that. Just ignore him, or you can help him, or he may rob your horse, whatever, I'm not too sure. But around here, there will be a guy that will ask you for some help and stuff. Or, there is a possibility that you will have at least 2 to 3 wolves spawn around here. Like down there. Or somewhere around here. Now, what I had happen to me last year, and it was weird timing of how this happened. But as soon as I had all of this happen, the horse spawned alive for me. So I had the guy asking for food, water, stuff like that here.
Yep.
I ignored him. I carried all the way up here. And now as soon as I reach this area,
Easy.
I had some wolves spawn around here. And you can kill them, you know, because they'll always chase you, so just kill them. Or you would have the wolves spawn as soon as you're up here. Like I said, you can kill them. It's entirely up to you.
Easy now.
But this is the third save point. Now, the reason why I wasn't really too interested in having this as a save point to load it back up is because you're too close to the spawn location of the horse. You need to have some distance between from the spawn location of the horse to your save location of where you're going to load. Now if you're going to load here, you might spawn over here, you might spawn down there, and it's not enough breathing room to get the horse to spawn alive, to spawn dead, or even to spawn at all. So that is why I've been saying to spawn your, you know, to save your game around a backer station if you're wanting the horse to spawn around here. But for you to go to backer station for the horse to spawn around here is you go from camp, you take her out to the Caliban Seat, and then you go around Dakota River, Cumberland Falls, and as soon as you go past this area, go across the tracks, past Catale Pond, Dakota River, Window Rock, and all these other places, and then once you're at Backer Station, happy days. Now, if you're only wanting the horse to spawn around this location, then just save at Backer Station, and just load your game up if you don't see the horse spawn around here. But the best location as well to spawn backer, now this is going to be a pain in the ass if you have a slow horse like me. I have a Morgan, which isn't the greatest of horses in the game. But what I also did is when I was having issues at the backer station area, when I was loading, the horse was always spawning dead for me, or he wasn't spawning at all. So what I did is, as soon as I got to camp, I made a save. And then as soon as I went from camp to backer station, I went into a different save slot and I saved the game again. But I loaded back up at camp, I went the same route all the way round to backer station, and then I checked the area. If the horse is spawning dead or it isn't spawning at all, I loaded back up at camp and I did the same route. Now, this is entirely up to you if you want to do this continuously. Like, it will take you some time for the Missouri Foxtrotter to spawn at all, you know, because I've had a lot of people come to me and say, hey, does this still work? Does this still work? I've had Black Knight ask me, does it still work? And I said to her that I will, you know, make a video on it. But yeah, I just started from camp. I worked my way around. I got to this location. Yes, it was a pain in the ass. I still spawned at Backer Station and went down there. Pain in the ass, but I actually got it to spawn alive when I spawned at camp. And I went there. I also had it spawn when I was spawning at Backer Station. And then the next route is from camp all the way through Valentine, all the way around here till you're at the signs, save the game, and then as soon as you're at those rocks, save the game. But I had the horse spawn when I was at the signs, and I also had the horse spawn when I was at the rocks as well. But about this location is the horse will spawn here as well, and you may not, you know, figure this out as soon as you do this like straight away. This is why I want to mention it to you, because as soon as this happens, you're screwed. And that's what was happening in my saves. I just said to myself, okay, so I've come across the woman, and now as soon as I'm loading the game back up, it's going to be so difficult for me to get the horse to spawn alive. So as soon as you come across here, you're just going to bump into the woman, and she's going to say, hello, I need help, my horse died on me, and you're like, fuck, I've screwed this up. So that's why I'm telling you to, you know, be careful of this location, because this is where the horse will spawn, exactly right here, in hidden view, and the woman will be here, the horse will be there, and the whole game is just screwed up for you, because now you've got no chance for the horse to spawn alive. So I highly recommend, as soon as you're coming across this little slope, I highly recommend for you to go up here to get a viewpoint of where the horse will be. It will be lying between these rocks. The woman will be down there ready to walk all the way down Moonstone Pond. So as soon as you come across this area, please go up here to check if the horse is alive or dead. Do not come across the woman, because as soon as you do and she starts talking to you, you've screwed it up. So as soon as you come to this location, you see the horse dead right here, load your game back up, but please remember the signs and also the rocks as well. Remember your save to figure out if you're at the right, you know, load location of the saves. But as soon as you come down here, there will be either the horse here or it will just spawn dead. Now, this is the situation of what will happen now. So as soon as you've not been able to track the horse location either here or at the back of station area, now's the time to go to story, go to online, not to online, the load game, and figure out which is where the location is. So here is where the rocks were, this is where the signs were, this is where the back of station was, and this is where the camp was. That's how I remember it. Do not click on autosave. And the best thing to do as well is, when you're doing this, is turn off your autosave, because I think when you start to load your game back up, it'll... My best thing is just go to your general and just click off the autosave, so you don't have, you know, it popping up every time you're trying to do this. So now that you've had, you know, different save locations, whether you've got the, you know, backer station, whether you got the camp, where you got the signs or the rocks, it's entirely up to you of where you load your save. So I'm just gonna go to the backer station area, because the reason why a lot of people choose to go to the backer station area is because it's a lot shorter than the ones at the signs to the Moonstone Pond. Now, as soon as you're at the Moonstone Pond area, it does take quite a lot of distance for you to get from said location to said Moonstone Pond location. But I'm just going to spawn at the backer station and see if the horse spawns alive, or if it'll spawn dead, or if it'll, you know, spawn at all. Now, if you're on a PS5, obviously the load times will, you know, not take that long, but if you're on a PS4 or an Xbox, like the old gen, basically, for Red Dead, it does take quite a while to load, so, you know, give it some patience. Well, it might just spawn like that. But I am on a PS4, so I'm surprised that that did load, you know, interestingly fast. But as soon as you spawn here, you know, just turn around and, you know, just go down here. But please, like I said, be careful when you are riding. Don't go full throttle and, you know, bump into the woman accidentally, because as soon as you do, like I said, you're screwed. But as soon as you come across these tracks, I would recommend just trotting and pulling out your binoculars. Now, as you can see, the horse isn't there, and this is why a lot of people are thinking that the the Missouri Foxtrot thing is patched, because the horse is not spawning whatsoever for anyone. So, like I said, it will take you quite a while to, you know, spawn the horse and, you know, try and get it alive. It did take me quite a while, I will admit. I did try out, like, all these different saves. I did try out, you know, different ways to approach the situation, whether to, like, full on ride to the location and be like, okay, so the horse is not there, let's reload. But, you know, I just want to let you all know that it does take quite a while for the horse to spawn. But, if Rockstar have patched this, then, it's pretty upsetting because, you know, Rockstar have said that they don't really have any hopes. I don't know if I should say hopes. They don't have any interest, I guess I could say, for Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode. They're not really interested in it at the moment. They're not really adding any, like, new content. So if they've just gone to the story mode just to patch this certain thing, then it's a load of bullshit. It's pretty pathetic, and in my opinion, Rockstar shouldn't have done it, because it was a cool situation for everyone to have the Missouri Foxtrot as soon as you finished the mission. But as you can see right now, the horse is not spawning whatsoever around this location. So if you are having issues, then just go to story and load up a different save slot that you've got. So this one is the rocks, and this one is the signs. So let's try the one near the rocks. Now, when I was loading up near the rocks, I actually did have a better chance of the horse spawning. So I hope that this, you know, is still working, and, you know, I still have people's hopes up that this Missouri Foxtrot is still available in the game for you to ride early on, as in Chapter 2. Maybe they just removed it because, not removed it, but patched it because everyone was like thinking, oh, this was the horse that Arthur had at the beginning of the game, and that's why it's called Boadicea and stuff like that. And they're like, nope, you can't have this horse, you cannot name it Boadicea. You shall not reveal our secrets. But, as soon as you spawn at the rocks location, just, like I said, be careful, because it may be a possibility that, you know, you may come across the woman and she's like, oh, please help me. I know she's gonna sound like that, but
Alright, boy.
this was either the rocks location or the signs location. It was either one. But the back of station one is kind of a pain in the backside, and that's why I didn't really do that one as much. So the events didn't happen of that man asking for water. Will the event of the wolves happen? So as soon as you come across this part, please take a left to see if the horse is there. No, it. Alright, that event happens. I did actually forget about that event. I will say that that event I did forget about. And the horse is yet again not there. Alright. That's interesting. I had a feeling that the horse wouldn't spawn because obviously those events didn't happen. So you'd have the guy asking you for food or water, you have the wolves, and you have the woman screaming. The fourth event will be a guy trying to take something out of a horse's hoof, and he stops and then get kicked by the horse. Gets kicks. I can't even speak English. Gets kicked by the horse, and that's the fourth event. But a lot of people, like I said, were coming to me and they were messaging me like, "Hey, I'm trying to get the Majority Foxtrotter to spawn in story mode, but it isn't spawning at all for me. Is there any way around this?" And I spoke to them in a party and I gave them my tips of how I managed to get the horse to spawn, how I managed to, you know, go through the stages of like trying to get it to spawn alive as well, telling them the events that were happening and telling them that it kind of does get on your nerves because you just have the thoughts of Rockstar patching this. Alright, let's go up here. There's no horse there. We have that event happening. Alright. That's a message. Don't worry about it. So the horse isn't spawning whatsoever around this location. Now, you can take your chances to go all the way up here and see if the horse spawns, but if it doesn't spawn at Moonstone Pond, I don't believe it will even spawn at the other location as well. But yeah, if you have a terrible horse like me, it will take quite a bit longer. But if you have an Arabian, then you have nothing to worry about. I think you can get the Arabian as early on in Chapter 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna make that a video as well if you can. Can you still get the Arabian early on in Chapter 2?
Hey, move!
Or can you get the White Arabian early in Chapter 2? And then start working in 2021, start, if it does work. And then people are, oh yeah, that works, obviously. I know, I did that the other day, basically, but... Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the other location. To prove that I'm not lying about this, no, because I don't want to come across as, you know, the person that's like saying, oh, if the horse is not going to spawn at this location, then it's not going to spawn in that location. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but every time that I've gone to the Moonstone Pond area and then gone down there to check, the horse is not spawning at all. So I've not come across the woman, so the loads are still good to go. But yeah, you know, if people are going to ask like, oh, what happens if I come across the woman and help her out? if you help her out, the event is gone. Like, you will never be able to get the horse again. Like, the event will just, you know, disappear for good. But, I do want to try this out for people because, like I've been saying, you know, I've had people come to me, ask me about this. And, you know, I've had Black Knight come to me and ask me about this. I went to her stream yesterday, I think it was. Yep. And as soon as I typed "hey" in the chat, she said, "Oh yeah, Aidan," and then my mom had a phone call. I was like, fucking perfect timing. And she was on the phone for like 5 minutes or something. And then I asked, "Hey, what were you saying earlier?" Because mum got a phone call, like bad timing. And she said someone asked in the chat if the Missouri Foxtrot still spawns as early as like chapter 2, whatever. As I'm not sure because I've actually been trying to, you know, get it to spawn, but it sometimes hasn't spawned for me at all, like whatsoever. Or if it has spawned, it's always spawned dead. So that was a pain in the backside, and I was like saying to myself, okay, so it's not spawning at all for me now. I don't understand. This is what was happening, ladies and gentlemen. It was not spawning at all for me. 15:29. I'm gonna try this until like 4 o'clock to see if I can spawn the horse at all, because I did have someone say to me when they had a save and they were just like, you know, loading the save over and over again. I asked them where was the save point, and they said near the signs. I got it from a YouTube video, and I saved near the signs, and I keep loading back up, but the horse is not, you know, he's not spawning alive for me, it's spawning dead. I said, well, have you tried like the back of station area? And he said, no, I've not tried that. And I said, have you come across the woman? I said, no, I haven't come across the woman, like she hasn't spoken to me or anything, you know, I'm good. I was like, alright, fair enough. And I said, just try the back of station area, like go from camp, try this route, and then go to back of station, save your game in a different save slot, and then keep loading that up, see if the horse spawns at all. So he did that, and he was still having no luck. He messaged me saying, still no luck, sad face. And then I was like, okay, this is getting to the point now where the situation could actually be patched. And he said, you know what, I'm gonna try a brand new game, like just start a brand new game on an alt account, and see if anything happens. So he went on a new account, started a brand new save, and then did what I'm doing right now, because I told him through all the steps and stuff like that. He said he tried it for at least 4 to 5 hours, and I was like, Jesus, I wouldn't be able to do that. Not for that long. Hell no. And he said as soon as he started it, a brand new gameplay and went to the locations, he saved it back a station, looked down the road, nothing there. He tried near the signs, down to Moonstone Pond, nothing there. Tried near the rocks, nothing there. He said, he said, hey, can we go in a pie? I said, sure, and I joined. I said, is everything alright? He said, the horse is not spawning at all for me. I said, at all? He said, yeah, at all, it's just not spawning. I was like, wowzer. He said, I don't know what's going on. Is my game glitched? Or I said, maybe Rockstar just took the event out of the game. He said, isn't it weird though? Like, it worked on my other account, like on my old saves. But it's not working at all now. In the new saves. I said, yeah. True. But
It's been a while since I was through this way.
there we go, chat. Hallelujah! The horse is actually spawning. Oh, my heart, my heart was coming to that point where I was like, maybe the horse is not there anymore because Rockstar have took it out of the game. Like, actually, you know, remove the event, and the only way for you to get the horse to spawn or the event to spawn is to load an old save back in the day. Like a lot of ideas were going through my head about this, and he said, what if Rockstar have removed it from the game, but the only way to get the event to spawn again is load a old save from like 2020 or something. I said that would be weird if that was the only way. Like, the new saves, the event ain't spawning, but the old saves you have the horse spawning. Like, it was a weird thought that he had and I had as well. And we both, like, more or less had the same idea. Like, we both, you know when you're talking to someone and you both say something at the same time, like, you say the exact words at the same time? That was kind of like the moment. I said, what if, and he said, what if at the same time. And we stopped for a minute. I said, you carry on. He started laughing. He went, okay, so what if the only way to spawn this event is you have an old save from like 2019 or 18 or 20, and the only way to spawn this event is if you load that save from that year. I said, just imagine if you went from a 2020 save or a 2021 save all the way back to 2018 and the horse always spawned alive. He said that would be amazing. I said that would be cool, you know, like having a 21 save and then load back into 2018, and then you know, you just always like you know, loaded your game up from that 2018 save and the horse always spawned alive. I'm wondering if that actually still works. I'm quite sad that I don't have a save from 2019 about this. I think I did, but I ended up, you know, overwriting it accidentally, or my save corrupted. Because I do remember when Red Dead Redemption 2 corrupted for me. I had some save data corrupted. My console, and I couldn't figure out what games had an impact, because I wasn't really using this account back in 2019 until like April. I was using a different account, and I had this one given to me by a friend, and it was quite interesting to have an account like this. But when I went to the story mode, going through the whole story, trying this whole situation out, saving my game continuously in different locations, and then going to the load thing to have this freaking horse spawn alive, it was such a pain in the ass. But the horse ain't ever it ain't never like spawned at this location, so we're gonna save that location for later, and we're gonna go to this save right here to load up. Ugh. But in a way though, I am doing this for the community, for the story mode lovers. But I think, in all honesty, I am going to return to Reddit Online in May, in time for the events that I have. But it may be a possibility that Wednesday, I am going to, like, add PS Now. And I've also been thinking about changing my stream schedule, because Sundays haven't been really working out for me. Like, most of the time, I have missed out on Sunday streaming. And a lot of people may say, oh, Sunday is for like the chill day kind of thing. I don't mind streaming on the weekends. I don't mind at all. Sometimes it gets hectic because my sister's home and they got music blasting and they're having a few drinks and that. They barge in my bedroom asking me if I want a drink or two with them, and I'm like, meh. But on like the weekdays, like Monday to Friday, it's quiet in the house. There's not really much going on, and I asked my mom if, you know, if she doesn't mind me streaming from Monday to Friday instead of Saturday and Sunday. She said I don't mind. So I'm thinking about if it's a possibility that I'm gonna like live stream from Monday to Friday.
Come on, boy.
I might not. I don't know. Just have to wait and see, chat. Just have to wait and see. If the horse keeps fucking running, I'm not gonna chase it. There we go.
Get me off this horse!
So the events of the guy... No, not Stow, you silly fucking plonker.
Quick! Get me free!
I'm trying, but Alf Morgan doesn't want to walk. He wants to
Put
freaking
me down now!
put you back on the
really
horse.
gonna leave me tied up like this?
No! Bitch, I'll not fucking save you all.
Thank the
Yeah,
Lord you showed
okay,
up when you
yep,
did.
okay, no problem.
It's all right, ma'am. It's over now.
Yep, bye!
Nice folks around here.
Uh-huh. Alright, the horse is not spawning whatsoever. It's just... It's a pain in the backside, chat. That's all I can say. It's a pain in the backside. But anyways, back to the thing that I was saying before. That woman was like freaking out like a... I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I was speaking to my mom because she has been helping me out throughout these like tough times, and I've not been able to get my laptop sent out. And the sad thing is, I don't know if when I get it, like, if I, you know, I want it sent out, or if I might just put it to one side, buy a new laptop, or if I do send it out, depends when that day will be. If, you know, they're gonna not only fix my laptop, but reinstall Windows and just like put a, you know, brand new fresh Windows on it. I just honestly, like, I wish I could be like Max in Life is Strange, where she reverses time. I honestly wish I had that kind of power. That moment where I drop my laptop just rewind time and just like say to myself, okay, so I picked up the laptop with one hand, slipped out my hand, smashed it at the bottom of my desk, and the back of it is just cracked now, the screen's cracked. Fuck. Let's not do that again. And the laptop is fixed. It's good. Alright, the horse is spawned, but it's not alive. There we go, that's the horse chat that we'll need. So, yeah. The best save to load is the one near the signs, because I tried the one near the rocks, this one. It's not working. Also, the backer station one is not working. So, yeah, just try this one, and just hope for the best. But, I do want to do this for the community. Like, I do love, you know, making videos. I do love making live streams and that. And there is just like no games out there for me to enjoy, and there isn't. Like, I'm that kind of person I'm kind of, how can I say this? I'm that kind of person that likes to explore different type of games, and I don't mind Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, Red Dead Redemption 2 for me, it's an amazing game. I enjoy it. There hasn't ever been a moment where I've gone to the story mode and I've said I don't enjoy this. There has been a moment where I've gone to the online and I have said I don't enjoy this. And as much as I have plastered Red Dead videos all over my channel and live streams, I did look back and I have said to myself, okay, so if I do want to carry on this Red Dead stuff, what can I do to, you know, bring in the viewers and to make things interesting? Because I do want to try and grow my channel this year. Like, my end of year goal is 1,000 subscribers. And, you know, all the other goals like 600 subs, 700, 800, 900. I haven't really been fussed about that. Will come whenever, you know, but for me to get those, you know, type of subs and people into the chat, I just need to try the best I can to, you know, bring in the viewers. And I've had a lot of people come to me and say, if you want those type of viewers, why do you not put out your content? The reason being is, when I have people come by the chat and they say to me, oh, they're going to support me through thick and thin, it's not only the words that I focus on, it's also the actions. If I said to somebody, you know, I've just met them and I've said, oh, your streams are great, or your streams are pretty chill, and I'll continue to come by and show my love and support whenever I can. And, you know, I'll come by the, you know, the stream, and not only will I, you know, just type in the chat and that, but I'll put their live streams out there. Like, I'll put their channel out there, and in my opinion, it's the actions that count instead of the words. Like, I don't mind people saying that they're going to support me and they're going to stick by me through thick and thin. It means the world to me for someone to say that. But I've always stuck by the saying, actions speak louder than the words. And if people come by my chat and say that, I'm like, oh, that's amazing, you know, it does mean the world to me. But if they end up, like, doing the actions of where they start putting out my channel to, like, Discord servers with the self-promotion tab thing, they start putting out my channel, they start putting out my live streams, whether it's in Discord, whether it's in Reddit, whether it's in the Twitter side of things, I don't bloody know. Or even if it's in their own YouTube channel, like check out this person. That's absolutely amazing, and that's more amazing than you just saying like, oh yeah, I'll support you through thick and thin, and I'll always come by your chat and see what you're about and stuff like that. For you to like put my channel out there and to, you know, make people you know, notice that kind of stuff, then that's kind of like the support that I really want from you, ladies and gentlemen. Like, if you're gonna come by and say that you're gonna support me through thick and thin, please put my channel out there to bring in the viewers, because I don't want to do it alone. Like, I don't want to be the one to do all of this stuff and then, you know, just have people by the chat saying these words and not doing the actions. Like, I want to do it together, chat. I want it to be a community side of thing, where not only am I putting out my channel out there, but you're also putting my channel out there. We're building together, and we're helping each other out. Like, you could be a live streamer and you're trying to figure out ways to grow your channel. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Like, when I had my laptop and I had my old Twitter account, which I have lost, it's gone forever, goodbye. But I was always putting out like people's channels. I was like, hey, check out this person, they're live streaming over on at YouTube, and I posted a link, and I had some people coming by the chat, even in my old Discord server before I got deleted. I had quite a lot of people in there that were coming by the people's chat and, you know, saying hi to them and stuff like that. But that's how I want it to be with you, ladies and gentlemen. I want it to be like that with you. With the help of you, ladies and gentlemen, you're making me. Not only are you making my channel, but you're making me as well. And you may say to me, what does that mean? It means you're making me become a better person, to, you know, push more content out there, to do the best I can to make you be like, okay, this deserves a promotion across Twitter, Reddit, Discord servers, my YouTube channel, to my friends, to whoever. I do want Red Dead Redemption 2 to be my main game though. Like, I have said, probably in the past, I want Red Dead Redemption 2 to be my main game. It is my main game, and that's why you see a lot of content about it. But I kind of am like falling off with that kind of stuff. Like, it's drifting away. But I do want to, you know, play different games, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't want the community to drift away, even if I do play different games, because I've spoken to quite a few people about the possibility of their community drifting away, and the reason being is because they're playing different games. They're not playing the main game that the community is there for. But it would just be awesome if the community was there for that person, not just for the games that they're playing, you know. But
Oh, sir, just in time. I'm lost out here and I ain't got no food and no water.
that's the first event. But yeah, I'm just rambling on because I'm just trying to get this horse to spawn. I might as well talk about something to take my mind off things. Because if I'm just quiet and I'm focusing on this, I'll end up just raging, getting fed up, getting bored. So yeah, to talk about random things is, you know, keep my mind off of this situation. I've also realised I haven't took the left route. I've always took the you know, straightforward route, and the horse could be laying there, and the woman could be like, "Oh hey," and I'm like, "Oh no." Alright, the horse is not there at all. Kind of a wonder though if Rockstar have patched this. But yeah, I just hope one day that I do become a bigger streamer instead of just streaming just by myself, and I've got nobody to like talk to or to, you know, have a conversation with or anything like that. Hold on, bear with me. Alright, I was just checking out something. I assume the back at station one doesn't even spawn the horse. I did try out the back at station one quite a while, and this was like back then, like 2020, and I was just trying out the back at station, spawn all the damn time, and the horse would never spawn. And I decided to ride all the way down to Moonstone Pond, and the horse wouldn't spawn there. So I was like, chuff it, I'll just spawn the signs load. I'll load the signs. Save. That's what I was supposed to say.
You're alright, boy.
You're alright, boy. Sounds like Pizza does do a good impression of Arthur Morgan. I forgot who does Dutch.
Easy.
It's not there now. Sometimes it loads, sometimes it doesn't load. Sometimes it's nearly 4 o'clock. I don't mind live streaming a little longer. It's just a chill day, you know? Like, that's always my mindset when I do live streams. I don't mind live streaming, and I've had some people, well, quite a few people come to me and say, I think I've already explained this like in past live streams, but like I said, I'm just talking about whatever to take my mind off things to, you know, make sure that this does not drive me insane. But I've had a few people come to me and say, how are you able to live stream when you don't have anyone in the chat half the time? It's just you, and you're just talking to yourself, and you're acting like people are there in the chat, but they're not. How do you manage that and not have any like upsetting moments where you just say to yourself, why do I do this? Because nobody's in the chat. I'm just talking to myself for hours. And I don't even think that there is any possibility of my channel growing. Actually, you know, quite an interesting question. But the reason, like, in my opinion, the main reason why I do what I do is it's always been a passion of mine to live stream games and to try and grow community based on a game that I enjoy playing. There we go, chat. That's the next. This is the proof. Just putting that to one side for a sec. This is proof that the horse spawns here. Look at this. Told you. This is what we need right here. We need Biscuit. We need you alive. Someone said they looted the saddlebag and then when they loaded back up, they had the horse spawn alive for them. And then I'm gonna try that because someone did that they did this as a joke, and it actually worked. I'm not saying it's gonna work for me, but they looted the saddlebag. They got a miracle tonic, right? No, I didn't get a freaking miracle tonic, but I got a health cure. Hopefully that health cure is to cure spawn her alive. Smiley face. But anyways, when people have asked me why do I continue to do what I love doing due to this and that and the other, I said it's always been a passion of mine to live stream games and to have people in the chat talking to you, and it goes from one person to two to three, etc. And just to have a conversation with people across the world, it's absolutely amazing. And to build a community based on the game that you love playing the most, that you grew up playing, and you wanted to turn it into something so big, and to have a community around it, to be happy that you've come so far and you've got this, that and the other, and all of this kind of stuff, you know. And it isn't just because of my community that's helped me out throughout 4 years of me doing YouTube. It's nearly 5 years now, jeez. But you know, just to like make my first ever video, which was absolutely weird and cringy, you know, like when everyone like looks back at their first ever video that they did, they say to themselves, what the hell was I doing? Ugh, this is so cringy and stuff like that. I think my video is the cringiest of them all, because I made a video of how to like put music to a YouTube converter or something, like throw a YouTube converter to the iPod or whatever. And I continuously had the music playing. I could have just paused it and been like, okay, so you do this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. But I didn't put it through an editor, and I didn't add an instrumental over the music. And I just didn't really think about any copyright claim or anything like that. In my opinion, I just made that video for the laughs of it. Now, the reason why I did that just for the laughs, because I was like, you know what? I've got this like screen recorder, whatever, on my laptop, and I can basically record anything that I want to. Why not I just upload a video about transferring music to an iPod? And I just had that weird, crazy idea in my head, and I was like, a lot of people will know how to do this. So, you know, me just doing this video for the laughs of it, it's whatever. Like, I won't get that much, you know, views or whatever. Like, so I uploaded it, and I left it at that. Within a week, I didn't really check my video now and again, but I came back to it within a week because my friend Eddie came to me and said, yo, you know the first video that you did? I was like, huh? It was like the first video, the music video, whatever. I was like, oh yeah. Went, you're at 1,000 views. I was like, what? I was like, excuse me? And I checked my video, and I hit my first ever 1,000 views. And I was so happy, like, I was just over the moon. I told my mom, like, I went downstairs, like, Mom, I hit 1,000 views on my first video to YouTube. She started laughing, she went, did you? I was like, uh-huh, look. And she was like, oh, that's amazing. So, is that your only video that you're gonna do? I was like, no. If I'm getting views like this, I might as well just make a bunch of videos. And I was just over the moon on that, and she did ask me about the game HD because that was my YouTube channel name before I ended up changing it to a bunch of other stuff. But she said, why you named the game HD if you're going to post videos like this? I said, oh, because later on down the line I'm just probably going to, you know, make gaming videos, or maybe just come away from gaming and start something different. But it was mainly my mom that helped me throughout these years to carry on doing what I love doing. But I didn't love it back then. You know, I was too interested in like school and getting an education and like focusing on my life and stuff like that. So YouTube wasn't really my main focus at the time. And I knew that all of these other YouTubers that were like blowing up and stuff, they had the equipment, they had a shitty job, and they decided to call it quits to start a YouTube life, and you know, it's worked out for them. You know, congrats. But with me, it was just that moment of thought of saying to myself, okay, so if I do start a YouTube channel, where will it go in 3 years time, 5 years time, 10 years time? Will I ever get the views that I did to this video, like I did to this like video that I first uploaded for the laughs of it? And you know, I started to focus on it, and I spoke to my mom and I said, hey, what do you think about me, you know, focusing on my YouTube channel as like a hobby? You know, I'll come home from school, I work on my homework and stuff like that, then afterwards I focus on my YouTube channel. She said, I don't mind it. As long as you're, you know, focusing on school and you're getting the education and you get what you need throughout school, and then you can, you know, focus on your life with YouTube and stuff. So yeah, I just went from school to coming home, doing my homework, had my tea, or as Americans say, dinner. But yeah, I just focused on YouTube as a hobby to take my mind off things, because school for me wasn't all that great. I was going through tough times. I was going through like a lot of stuff that I don't really, you know, want to talk about in the stream. There'll be probably a video later on down the line about like if I do end up like doing a live stream based on like a Q&A or something, because I've always thought about doing a Q&A live stream. And the reason why I've always thought about doing a Q&A live stream is to bring an interaction into like my channel. And I know that it's not going to be the best of quality. Like, I promise you, it's not going to be the best of quality. But if I get my laptop back, I may do a Q&A, and I may be sat on my bed and I'm just like, hey everyone, and stuff like that. It's going to be really cringy because I've never really been like that kind of person to reveal myself, to be comfortable in revealing myself, to know in my mind people know what I look like, and stuff like that. Like when I was going through school, I always hated my pictures taken. Like every time it was like picture time for like the school photos or something, I was like, nope, I'm good. Good boy. And I've always thought about it. If I did reveal myself, I'm just gonna put a mask on or a bandana on or something. Bandana and glasses and a hat.
Let's go, boy.
Like, yeah, that's gonna work out for me. That's totally what I want to do. But there is a few people out there that know what I look like. I have I have my friend Geordie. He knows what I look like. I have my other friend Leonaris. She knows what I look like. I have another person, Tony. He knows what I look like. Just trying to think of other. I have this Discord group that I'm in. Those people know what I look like. I don't know, like, there might be a few pictures out there on the internet about what I look like. I don't mind it, like, you know, when I spoke to my mom, and I said, my biggest fear is, my biggest fear of being on YouTube is people knowing what I look like. And she said, why should you be worried about that? It doesn't matter what people think of you. If you're happy and you're comfortable with putting yourself out there, and you don't care about what other people think, then you're gonna be fine. Like, don't worry about what other people think. They can call you ugly, they can call you whatever they want to. But just don't let it bother you. And, you know, I've had a lot of, you know, encouragement from my mom. I have had a lot of amazing, you know, feedback from her when I've gone through this whole YouTube journey. And she asked me now and again, like, how my YouTube channel is how my YouTube channel is going. Is it growing? Am I doing well? And I said to her, I've live streamed and I've had people in my chat, but there has been times that I've live streamed and I've just had myself in the chat and I've spoken for about like 2 to 3 hours being on my own. And she said, does that really bother you? I said, not really. Like, I don't mind live streaming and it being being by myself. I don't mind that. Because I've always been that kind of person that's like always liked being alone. As weird as that sounds, like, you know, live streaming and I'm not bothered that I don't have people in the chat. But it takes a lifetime to come from nothing to something, you know. And it's took me 4 years, nearly 5 years, to still, you know, grow community, to still, like, have people in the chat and interact with me and get involved in all these events and stuff like that. Because I've spoken to a live stream and I said, how can I go from nothing to something? And just basically just said, like, interact with the right people and get yourself involved with, like, other streams and stuff like that, and and let them get to know you. You get to know them, get to know their community, and maybe down the line they'll ask you if you're a live streamer or whatever, and you say yeah, whatever, and they'll give you a shout out and stuff. But I normally don't like doing that. Like, I don't mind talking to other people. That's not what I'm saying. It's basically where, like, they ask me, hey, are you a live streamer? And I'm like,
look out.
Yes. Because I don't want to take their community away from them, if that makes sense. Like, they're live streaming and I'm live, and have people from their stream checking out my channel, saying hi and stuff like that. I feel so bad because, like, I don't want to feel like I'm taking their community away from them. You know, to have their people in my chat when they're live. I just get, like, so uncomfortable about it. As weird as it sounds. But don't get me wrong, I do enjoy live streaming, I do enjoy what I am doing. So if I didn't, I wouldn't, you know, still be doing it. And as much as I have gone through this whole situation of loading my game back up and trying to get the horse to spawn, I don't mind it. Like, I'm just still trying to figure out if the game still allows you to spawn the horse alive. Or if I have patched it. But the one thing that I do enjoy about live streaming and having a YouTube channel oh, that's kind of funny. Max Verstappen is the bad guy in... Apparently Max Verstappen is the bad guy in F1 2021. But anyways, I'm just gonna look up RDR 2 spawn MFT alive working 2021. Damn, my video comes up. My video, well, my live stream comes up. And wait. No, okay. So if I do end up getting this to spawn alive, will I...
You better shut up that pretty mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
I'm sorry, woman, but I'll let you go this time. Not again, though. I do need to delete my video that I had earlier because when I posted that live stream, the live stream ended up cutting off. It said that the streaming service is unavailable at the moment. Please try again later. Gave me a bunch of like numbers in brackets. So yeah, if this does work, it may be a possibility that I'll be the first video this year to prove that this still works. But yet, it's still to be proven. I don't mind working on this. I find it quite interesting. Project MFT. that's gonna be the freaking next title of my stream if I'm still working on this. Project MFT. And then people will be asking, what the hell does that mean? I said, oh, it's just to spawn the Missouri Foxtrother. It's like a project, you know. I'm working on it to get it working. Alright, I've tried out that save so many times. I've tried out the back station save many times. I'm going to try a different save. But I do enjoy live streaming and making videos. As much as I haven't really been, you know, dedicated to making videos or live streaming because I've been ill or I've had other things to sort out in real life, you know, there's a lot of things that I have to like sort out off stream. And the one thing that I have been doing off stream is either in bed, ill, sleeping all day and night, or when I've not been ill and I've not been streaming, I have worked on my bedroom and worked on how to, you know, make it better for myself, to make it more comfortable, to make it feel like, you know, a streaming bedroom, if that makes sense. because the TV that I use at the moment, it's up against the wall. And I can set a camera on top of there, and away I go. With, you know, streaming with a camera. Even though you also see a white wall behind me and nothing else interesting. You don't see any fancy lights. You don't see, you know, anything like invisible, like background work because I've got a green screen.
Yeah, good boy.
Or I'm a floating potato like my friend does. He's a floating potato on streams. That's creative. I have to admit that's a very creative thing that he's done. But I have to give, you know, credit to my friend as well, Jody. He's helped me out with my YouTube channel. He's helped me out with profile pictures. He's helped me out with my profile banner, which I am considering, like, not the one that I have now, the one that I had previously. The reason why I ended up changing my YouTube banner is because I just wanted to focus on something else, like try and have something else different. Maybe a possibility that I might have something different. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm getting really warm though, and this is really, really, really a pain in the ass. Alright. An optional mission is now available. Blah. Completing them can be a way to gain honor. No shit, Sherlock. I didn't know that. Saying that sarcastically. Alright, he's dead. Going to hell. Bye! I'm sorry, Rez. Don't have time to save you, woman. Well, I technically do, but I just want to focus on this Majority Fox fella. Honestly, though, if this does spawn alive, I will make the video and I'll have the title as Project MFT. And a bracket, and then the MFT still spawns alive in 2021.
You're alright, boy.
You're alright, boy. You're alright, boy. I yawned. Hold on. Yeah, that's back at station. But yeah, Project MFT bracket. The MFT still spawns in RDR 2 story mode. Work in 2021. Gosh damn it, I keep sneezing. Sorry for the muting continuously, I keep sneezing. Allergy season. Dark season. MFT season. Like, when it's weather like this though, I get proper, like, sneezy.
Come on, boy.
Because everyone outside keeps cutting grass and... just keep sneezing because of it. That's ooh! No, what the hell that's...
Whoa, whoa!
Yeah, I was about to say that. Whoa, whoa. I thought that was the Machete Fox. I was like, wait a second, what the hell?
Yeah, okay, boy.
I just want this damn horse, boy! How here can it be for me to spawn this horse, Rockstar? I'm gonna at Rockstar Games. Have you... imagine me going on Twitter and like, at Rockstar Games, have you patched the Machete Fox for a spawn in hashtag RDR2 story mode? So you, I don't know. I don't know what I would tweet out. I will be needing to end the stream soon though to get some food and that. I'm getting kind of hungry and I will be working this off stream though, and I'll also work on my Nightbot. Add custom commands and stuff. Because Stream Elements hasn't worked for me whatsoever with custom commands, so I'm guessing that's for like Twitch only. Yeah, it's not spawned for me from Bacchus to now. But I will work this. I will work on this. What? I will work on this off stream. Gosh damn, I couldn't get my words out there then. But yeah, it's been an amazing stream. I have enjoyed it. It's been a chill day. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for showing the love and support. I will be back maybe Thursday because it'll be my 5th year anniversary on YouTube. But if I do get this to spawn alive, I will make a video on it. I will go through all of the tips that I went through to get this horse to spawn alive. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all Thursday. Peace out, and hashtag stay safe, everyone.